Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mookcraft on the Groundfox server. With you again is Bill. How's everybody doing? Oh, hello. Oh, sheep eating. Sheep eating? Sheep eating. There's a word. Ah, wow, it's been a couple of months since I've done a Groundfox episode, and that's mostly because we're doing a map reset come Minecraft 1.8's release, official release. We're going to update, and we're going to start a new map. And that seems to be the thing these days, is starting maps. So, yeah, this episode is going to be my official goodbye to this map episode. Kind of sad, kind of aww, but it's something that needs to be done, and actually something I've put off for a while, so we should definitely do that. I'm really worried though. I mean, I haven't played in it forever. Okay, my sound's good. My sound's good. All right. So, yeah, here we are at our first base. And basically, what brought me here was, I'm going to get some more food on my bar here. What brought me here was just walking. Like, walking brings you everywhere, doesn't it? Oh, wow, I have plenty of food on the bar. Never mind. Or plenty of food on me. But yeah, just walking, and I came basically over from there. I came around this corner, and I just saw this face of this mountain here, and went, that looks like a great place to be. And of course I thought, that's a great place for a big cow face, a big blue cow face. So that's why I stopped here. Little did I know that Spork and Sort's base was like right over there, and it became really popular because our friend Yates Guy, whatever we want to call him, he actually set up a second base over there. So I obviously picked a really good spot, I think. We definitely liked it, definitely. Yeah, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember my keys for the shift isn't run. Shift is not run. So I set up shop in here first and just basically dug out this room and made it my storage. And I dug this way because I thought I wanted like windows right here because I thought it was a neat little, build into the mountain. And every time somebody from the server comes on through here, they see this and they go, wow, what a neat lighting thing. And honestly, it's because I just wanted something different, and I didn't use trapdoors, and jack-o'-lanterns are so easy to come by. My cactus farm, the most redstone work I've really ever done. Imagine the cactus was full there. Basically press the button, pistons push out blocks, water pushes cactus into here. And this is how much I've gotten since I've built it, and I don't think I've used really any of it. My little garden here, just with everything that one would grow. Fantastic. I wanted to build with sandstone in here, and we had the different types of sandstone to build with. So that's what I did there. Woo! And I decided to build my room up top here, but I wanted to hide it, so I, built a tree, and actually it worked. It was quite funny. Someone was like, I don't know how to get up to where you are. And it's like, oh yeah, you don't know. My room that I never fully decorated was actually, I got the decorations that I have were given to me by Mavis. So thanks, Mavis. Thanks for prettying up what I didn't pretty up. And then throughout, I gained these cool little things. Mosh gave me Mookake's hoe, Mookake's bush, and I got J. Ryan's testicle, and then this wool represents the wool color that I had for the death games that we did. which was pretty fun. I sucked at it. I don't think I killed anybody. Had a pretty epic battle out front with Mr. Scary Muffin, but that died pretty quick. And then my little secret tunnel here. Again, something else I did with redstone that I think Muffin actually had to come over and fix for me. My little quartz and nether brick tunnel here. That leads over to here. And I have a puppy there. Hi, puppy. My nether wart farm. And my little cottage here. That's where I kept my enchanting stuff and my potions and all those good things. I just really wanted to build a neat cottage, and it worked out really well. I liked it. It was a neat little building. Over here I have my generic horse stables. Worked really well. My original horsies from when those came out, and my mule. The only hay bales I ever made in the game. And then over here was the first cave that I found, which I turned into kind of a mine shaft-like looking place, and I just built a bunch of stairs, and basically just clean the heck out of this place. Horrible place to strip mine, though. It continues on that way, and yay raw. I mean, it's a cave. Caves are caves. There's more cave that goes back under that way and down under there, and I basically learned that there's just tons and tons and tons of abandoned mine shaft, and it goes off into the water over there. My birthday cake that Mavis made me for my birthday last year, which is actually coming up again here real soon, so yay. Hey, you guys don't belong in there. You belong over here. Over here I have my Mickey Mouse docks, because if you look from the top it looks like Mickey Mouse. I didn't realize it when I built it, but that always made me giggle. And then my lighthouse, which you guys didn't get to see me build some of this. I did it, I did an episode, I did a recording. It wasn't an episode because it never made it out, but I did a recording where I was working on this, and I was trying to tell a funny story, and then I realized that the story was just terrible. So I just stopped. But the idea for this was it was going to be a ruined lighthouse, and I was actually going to show the ruins like falling off into the water there, so you just see some random blocks going that away. So that's the gist of the first base here. I really enjoyed all the builds that I did at this base. What am I doing? Wow! Boop! Oh god! Oh, really? Okay, let's do it like normal people. Alright, moving on down. Down below, that's where I kept my portal and my trash removal stuff. This is part of the same cave system, and I actually just stripped this out for grins one day and ended up using most of the cobble from it. And then we pop into the Nether, which, because I built so close to Spork and everyone else, I just screwed it all up and linked portals and whatnot. And I decided through here to do a mine shaft looking thing, because the hub at the time was done up with grass and hills and a sky. It was really neat. And so I thought this fit well as a nice like cave or an entrance to a mine shaft. Off that way is the end. That way goes to Spawn Town, but I'm not going to go to Spawn Town because I think there's some surprises for our going away party for this, so I don't want to spoil any of that. But way off that way is... and I'm going to go a different way, but way off that way is a tunnel to where Mavis and I moved when the terrain updated for was it 1.7 where the terrain updated? And I'm going to go off and check that out, but I'm not going to make us sit through the long tunnel ride because it is a long ride, and I'm actually going to go at it from the back way anyway. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that run, and then I will be back in just a few moments. Alright, so I'm coming up here on the Mesa biome that Mavis and I found on the 1.7 release date. We one of my more favorite episodes to record. Mavis and I recorded a ton, and we were very, very intoxicated when we recorded. But basically, we hopped in boats and just went, and we came across the Mesa, and we kind of did some exploring. Then we settled on this spot right here, and we set up just kind of a little wall around us for protection because it was nighttime. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at that. And that's when it was just really cool. A really fun experience for me. And I really like the Mesa biome. It's not my favorite, but I like it. It's very unique, very clayey. Most of the house and whatnot, actually Mavis built. I'm not going to concentrate too much on it. Not that, you know, oh, it sucks because Mavis built it. But I mean, that's her build. I put the roof on. That's about all I did. And she did an excellent job on that. I am super jealous of her creativity when it comes to stuff like that. But what I did do is I actually expanded over here and brought the milk bucket to us over here. The milk bucket being my bar and grill, essentially. This one run by Mavis and Dairy Queen. Mavis actually did the design for this, and I incorporated the new woods that we had in there as well. And then I decided that I wanted to try to breed villagers, which would have been great. I built this little wall, and I had some houses set up, and I actually transformed some zombie villagers into regular villagers, and it worked for a little while until zombies got smart and started killing off my villagers. But I like the little adobe huts that I was building for them. It was a neat concept, but the village died. But Mavis made her village over there, which was just fine with me. Her village is way better, and I look forward to her showing off the final project there. I had this jail built here, and I actually kept this is where I would bring zombie villagers. I'd trap them, and then I would change them in here, wait for them to change, and then let them out. And I actually had a regular zombie with some armor on in here, who was let out recently in a video and promptly killed. Thanks, guys. Make sure I don't have anything I need in here. Nope, not a thing. Okay. Off that way, this beautiful bridge was built by Inverse Dark Fox. His place is way off that way. Very nice build. Very good stuff. And then I built this little bridge here, and this doesn't make a whole lot of sense as we go underneath it, but it is a very... I like it. I don't do pixel art very much, stuff that you can see from like Orbit, but I liked that. I actually did the portal and the portal tower thingy there, the walls, just to make that look a little prettier than what it was. I hope it's still up over here. I haven't been here in forever. There's Paul. He's been here like almost the entire time. Oh yeah, there we go. So there's the map, and as you can see, that's my bridge, and it actually says Moo. That was... I felt like I was going super fast there for a second. I just wanted something we could see on this map here from space. I like how you can see the milk bucket here. It just looks like a big white dot. But yeah, this was a really fun place, a really fun build. What little I did of it anyways. And again, underneath us is a bunch of abandoned mine shafts again, and it's just very much like they were rare when they first came out, and then all of a sudden they were just everywhere, and it was just like, oh, what the crap. But, you know, a great place for resources, and they scare the hell out of me still to this day. So I actually dug this tunnel, or built this track all the way from the Nether hub to here, and it's a very long track, and it was a pain in the patootie, big pain in the butt, and it was never pretty, like pretty, and it was trapped and pranked more than once, which just made it, because basically you would hop on a cart and just go and then go AFK and hope by the time you got back that it was, you know, you got to where you're going, whether it was here or there. And it just really sucked when you'd come back and you'd see you're just in a loop, or you would fall in somewhere, or it just sucked, because I mean it's a long trip, and I think that's part of the reason that we're resetting, is because to get to anything, you know, that a lot of people consider interesting, we had to go tens of thousands of blocks away, and it got old for me. You know, I came all the way out here, and it got old for me riding that thing back and forth. It was neat to explore all the different areas, and it was definitely neat to explore in here as well. Mavis and I found a couple of Nether fortresses, and it's funny, I actually remember how to get back to the Nether hub the weird way we had at the time, cutting through here, which is why I started that path before just digging straight over. But we actually turned this one that I'm coming up to here into where Mavis and I would hunt for wither skulls, which led to some hilarious hijinks. It was she's very jumpy. She frightens so easily. Ooh, I see you over there, Mr. Blaze. So I've been putting off doing this episode for a while because saying goodbye is always hard to do, and even more so for me. I get attachments to things that most people wouldn't, and it's just kind of like, wow, it's a map, Bill. But no, it's not just that for me. I met so many awesome people coming to this map, you know, coming to this family that is Groundfox. It's not like I'm leaving Groundfox. I don't want to. No, I'm not leaving Groundfox. But you know, this map represents the start of that part of that chapter in my life, and you know, I've been a part of it for a year and a half, and this map's been around for even longer than that. So it's kind of sad in that respect. So over here, that's actually the tunnel I took to get over here. This is where my last build ended. Good God, that scared me. Ended up being. I just took off on my own one day and walked from way over that away, and came across this wonderful little place. This is my Oasis. All around is desert except for this little green oasis, so I thought this would be a great place to set up shop. And I built this house, probably the most creative little build that I've done, and I of course didn't finish it because I'm no good at finishing things. But I also built that lake in the middle there, and my idea was to put little shops, basically make a little like bazaar around it, like you would see in a modern day Oasis. And I never got that far, and that sucks. I'll regret that. But I don't want to copy what I did from this map onto the new one. But if I can kind of sort of recreate it, I might. We'll see. I don't think I'll find an awesome setup where I have nothing but desert around me and then this. But yeah, so that's this house. I had some plans for it. I just kind of fell out of love with it, you know? It was a fun little place, though. And every time I come over here, I hear the song Midnight at the Oasis. And it gets stuck in my head. So, not much of a tour. I don't want to go around and see other people's builds because Mavis is actually doing a whole bunch of that currently. So I don't want to redo that. And she actually already did my builds as well. I went on a tour with her around my builds. So I'm kind of doubling that effort. But yeah, that's my Groundfox Season 1. It's technically, I think, the 3rd map that they've had. Ooh, I haven't killed anything in this episode. Come here. Ah! Yeah, that felt good. That felt good. I really look forward to the next season. I can't wait, honestly. I'm dying for it. I hope 1.8 comes out real soon. Oh, shoot. Oh, sucks to be you, pal. I really hope it comes out soon because I've got ideas and I really want to enjoy all the fun stuff that comes out. I haven't even made a 1.8 skin yet. I got to work on that. Come on now. There we go. I need to make a 1.8 skin still, so I need to go work on that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. I appreciate you guys watching, as always. More stuff coming, Minecraft related, as soon as 1.8 comes out, I promise. Okay? But until then, guys, be good.